Hi there Transform fans, this is Gizmoflap1313 bringing you another video review, and this time I've got for you the Transformers Prime RID Deluxe version of Airachnid. Yeah, this is a good figure, yeah. Okay, first things first, it's not all bad. There's a few bad, there's a few good. And it's just, you know, it's up to you whether you want to believe me or not when I talk about them. But you got plane mode. What is this? What is this? It's too thin. I wish this was a triple changer. It's not impossible for it not to be a triple changer. It's a helicopter. It's got the spiky claws spider things there. They even come off. I mean, give them a good pull and they'll come off. There we go. And that's another weapon for her to use. I mean, okay, it's a good, you know, good representation of it. I just think this could have maybe done with a Voyager, just so we could have had maybe a bigger plane, or helicopter, and also so we could actually have the spider mode. I think if you had the Voyager, you'd get the spider mode out of this. It's not all, you know, bad. There's things in here which I quite like. You even got a little seat in here, which and an open and closable cockpit, which actually is due to the transformation. Nice purple sort of things here. Really, really nicely detailed weapons here. Obviously she doesn't use these, which is a bit of a bummer, but it's nice they've included these. I mean, it's better than her coming with nothing. I like the detail, and actually these were actually featured in an episode. I think it's when it was Starscream when he lost his hand. And I think Knockout was going like, oh, you could have this one and this one. And I swear to God, there was a picture of this, or like a little holographic image on the computer of this. I can't remember what it was called. I think it could have been called a null ray, but these are sort of just like web shooters or something like that. So pretty cool. I mean, it comes with two of them, which is ideal rather than just coming with one. Underneath isn't that bad. It's pretty compact, and that's the one thing I quite like about this, is it's compact, but it's I think too compact. It's quite small, and I believe this should be a little bit bigger. Voyager, I think, would make this perfect, and would really size well with the others, especially, you know, Breakdown, Megatron, all that sort of stuff, because I mean, Deluxes scale well, but I think maybe a Voyager, even if the Voyager turned out to be the same size, you know, in robot mode, but that's you know, that's that. So, transformation. You can leave these helicopter parts on, that will come to them a little bit later, but the easiest thing I have to say is lift the cockpit and flip the nose cut. Oh, hello, I've just noticed that. Just right there is a Decepticon symbol. It's probably not going to come out in its best form, but it's there. So you can fold that up into there and close that. Next thing, you can just give the side panels here a bit of a wiggle, and they'll sort of come down, and just give them sort of a pull when you've got them out. They will then go down. They're on a ball joint, so be careful. There we go. There we go. So they come out like that. Then what you want to do is just come to the bottom. You'll see these two fin parts here. Just hold on to both of them and just pull it, and that will unpeg from the whole of the body. Then what you want to do is actually just hold the top of the plane and the bottom of her thighs, and then just lift it up like that, and you'll hear that click. Now you can see her head was actually hiding in there. And then what I like to do is just open this up and sort of spread them like that, so it gives almost an extra pair of mandibles, or whatever you call them, the little spiky thingies here. split this part in half, and then, as you saw me doing during the start, flip these forward. Not a lot, but it just gives her heels. You can see her legs are very, very thin, almost sound wave. Well, actually, to be honest, it is almost sound wave. And then you just want to sort of get her in a standing sort of thing. You can then split these panels in half right there. You can see the joint there, sort of there. Flip the hand there, so that bit is done. Flip that here, flip the hand out. So you got that. And then you can sort of stand her. Hopefully she will stand. If she doesn't, I'm throwing her in the bin. No, I'm joking, I won't throw her in the bin. She's on my display shelf. No. I think if you put her arms forward enough, then she sort of stands. Another thing that you could actually do is, you've got to pick the right one, and I think you can tell which one it is. It's this one. Make sure this is at the bottom, and then fold it on the joint coming up. There's a peg in there, there's a peg there and a hole there. Peg them together as much as you can. They're not going to fully go in. Fold it forward on an angle like that. These come off on little pegs, so you can move them around and have them in different positions, but I like to just try and keep them in the pegs. Fold that on one click, and fold that one on one click, and they sort of go over as if she's got a spider. And there's another problem, is that the thing doesn't peg in as well as it could. So you can then sort of try and get it to stand. There we go. So it sort of looks forward a little bit, but you can see what I'm trying to go for with the spider on her back. You got all these mandible sort of things coming off. She's got two pegs on the side, which are the same that she used in her vehicle mode, and you just peg these on. And to be honest, you actually could maybe just leave them on during the transformation, but just to show you clearly what was going on, just took them off. So you can move her head slightly. Now her head is actually attached to that seat, so she's not got a lot of neck articulation. I mean, she can barely look left or right. She can't look up or down. If not a lot. You could see my hand is barely moving there. And these things love to come off. I just give them a really good push, and even then they still come off. And you gotta just sort of, I'm trying to get it to sort of stand nice. So you can see on the back, it definitely does look a bit more spider-like, but I just wish that there was a way in which you could make the spider out of her. I think it would just add quite a bit to the figure if you could have a triple changer, and that's where I think the Voyager of this could come in very handy. Overall, she's not a bad figure. I think she's got a sleekness to her. There's a little Decepticon symbol there. You should be able to see the detailing just there. Her face is pretty damn accurate, to be honest. I seem to think her hands are Robotronic. They're very stiff. I mean, I could move them, but even then her arms are just bleh on the side, and she looks very robotic. Like I said, she's pretty thin, and her legs do... well, they're okay. They stand wellish. I recommend her if you want to complete your shelf. But I don't know. Maybe there'll be an upgrade kit, or maybe something might happen that this gets remolded, or something gets used to make one of these again. Who knows? I know I've seen quite a few pictures of this sort of upgraded or being customized, and it looks pretty cool. But guys, that's it for Arachnid. I'd buy her. I mean, I've got her, so there's a plus. But she's not like the highly recommended, but she's recommended if you want to complete your collection. She's got one mode. You can sort of make it to look as if she's got a third, but very Robotronic, quite thin. But, I mean, it adds to the character. But there we go, guys. So, I hope you enjoyed. If you have, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. You can keep up with all these Transformers Prime videos, and also with the Age of Extinction videos, as well as The Walking Dead and any other unboxing or any type of videos. You can also comment down below what you think of this figure. Do you think I'm correct? Am I being a little bit... let me know. What do you think of the character? And also rate the video down below. so I know you're enjoying the series. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.